All right, so we'll get back to the life skill thing. It could go for everybody, but I'm going to relate it to a lot of you kids that are going to college. So one of the biggest things you need to do is to show up every day. Because I made a mistake my freshman year when I failed out. I only tried to show up on the test days. I thought I was smart. I wasn't. Failed out of school, lost wrestling, lost school, and basically I was just thrown out of everything. I tried to go home. My dad said, ain't no home for you. You're over 18. You either got to get to school or get a job. You can't stay here if you're not doing one of them. So I had to reapply, get into school, and it took me extra time. Go to every class, every study session, every practice. You're going to have, a few different spots. Your social life, your academic life, your athletic life. You can only focus on 2 of them at a time, at the most. You want some in all categories to figure out which one of those means the most to you. You're there to get a degree, you're there to get a wrestling to use you to get a degree, or you're there to hang out and parties. If you're there to hang out and party, save your money. You could do that in Milwaukee and get a little job or something. I mean, a lot of you kids went to a trade school. You could pick up a welding job and party and save yourself money and start making it now. But if you want to go into education, the biggest advice I have, even for you young kids, is show up every day. An example I'll use is from watching BB, who never wrestled before these camps started. And I seen her working with Jeremy yesterday. She had a setup, a shot, and she did a whole technique series that she learned just by working out with this team. So I know any kid that could have came to this camp, if they had no experience and they watched, she got better. The same thing's going to go for whatever you do in life. If you keep showing up, you're going to get better at something. I wasn't the best wrestling coach when I started. I'm still not the best. Who knows where I'm at? But I keep showing up, and eventually I got to the next spot. You kids started getting better, and we all grew together. And we're going to have to do that with a different group of kids. That's why I'm pushing you seniors to give back the money, so when I go to tech and these other city kids practices, I get the new kid a pair of shoes when they come in, or they're a little worried. So the main thing that I want y'all to know, for whatever future you're going into, is if you keep showing up, you're going to eventually get better. Or you're going to be so bad that they ask you to leave. But you'll figure out where you belong in life. That fair enough? All right, let's line up. Who wants to lead through a couple down and back stretch drills? Ethan? All right. Me and Jeremy got it. Let's go. Let's do 2 tree lines.